Is your face twitching out of nowhere? Do you feel nauseous, diarrhea, high heart rate, heart palpitations, vertigo, bloated, thirsty, tired? Well, you might be potassium deficient, amongst other things, but let's get into it. Welcome everyone. This is going to be a quickie because it's late. I just looked at my comment section of the videos I make, and a person was asking about how much potassium. Now, we love some Dr. Berg, but I'm very sorry he is wrong about 4,700 milligrams of potassium. That's what the FDA recommends. So right there, we got a problem. Yeah. So where in nature are you going to get 4,700 milligrams of potassium? Spinach. Wild spinach grows a lot around the world, especially in Africa. 47? Oh my goodness, you would have to eat bushels of it. And you're not going to get bushels of spinach. So where do we get 4,700? You would have to eat 6.5 avocados to get 4,700 milligrams of potassium. No, what? You'd have to eat 5 or 6 cups of spinach, which have oxalates. And then people have high histamine to avocados. So where did they come up with this? I know they came up with this out of some bunghole. There is so much science that is made up, you can't. So 4,700 milligrams of potassium for your daily recommendation, you'd have to eat 6.5 avocados, which are incredibly high in potassium. So I call shit on that. That's what I do. What I've noticed is around 1,000 with about 5 grams of salt. Now that I've realized that people really need about 1,000 milligrams of potassium in a food, like a whole avocado or an avocado and a half, or even 2 avocados, and you can get the rest through the meats that you're consuming without having to take a potassium supplement. I don't know where they pulled 4,700 milligrams because you can't get that in nature. That means you're going to have to go the supplemental route, and potassium supplements aren't the best on the kidneys. So with that said, if you have a avocado allergy or you have a sensitivity to oxalic acid or oxalates, then you might have to go down the supplemental route, which is not the same amount of potassium I would have an individual take that you would get in food. Instead, I max out at 400 because of the kidney and liver issue with potassium supplementation. That's why with potassium chloride, that's in all of the Element and other products that I don't like at all, that are garbage to me, they use potassium chloride, which is cheap and garbage. A better potassium is potassium citrate if you can deal with citric acid. It's a slippery slope. Now there's other things, like there's meat broth, and people try to do coconut water, which is completely värdelös, which is worthless in Swedish, with all that sugar. So there is potassium bicarbonate and gluconate, 400 max, 200 in the morning and 200 in the evening if you are forced to take supplementation. Otherwise, people get it from food. And yes, with a potassium deficiency, you can develop a imbalance with your electrolytes and hyperkalemia, and the symptoms are horrible with too much potassium or too little potassium. and you got to match the salt. And yes, my phone is breaking down. So tomorrow I will be getting a new one. Realize I did this whole video with bentonite clay powder on my face. But you know what? I don't care because I'm not going to redo this video because it's too late. You cannot just do a carnivore diet or a lion diet or snake diet where you're just eating meat and salt. You're gonna wreck your electrolyte balance. You are urinating a lot, losing the sodium, potassium. You're losing the fluid balance. Not a single person doing a meat-based diet has not gone through some type of chronic dehydration. The people who say, I feel fine, you may not notice in the beginning that you don't feel fine. You may be completely brain locked thinking that this over this is better, right? Oh my God, the symptoms of being only on a meat-based diet are so much better. You might be losing diamine oxidase, but that's a whole nother subject. Comment below. Have you felt dehydrated? Have you felt nauseous? Yes. Potassium deficiency can create nausea, loose stool, vertigo, twitchy, and heart palp, and anxiousness, and all kind of weird stuff. My Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie Business Person. If you need to sign up for a consultation, go to stephanieperson.com. And I also have a course where I cover all 3 diets. And I'm out because my phone's glitching. It's glitching.